I know you've been in Atlanta, man, and moving around, and you know you've been in a lot of sets, man. And I saw a thing. And correct me if I'm wrong. You got a story about Gucci Man, and everybody has a. They've been in Atlanta. They say they got a story about Gucci Man.
For sure.
Man, do you have any information or anything that you could that you heard about Gucci Man or you seen?
Well, see, you got to know. You got to figure out which Gucci Man you talking about. You talking about Fat Gucci or you talking about Skinny Gucci? See, I knew Fat Gucci. I met Fat Gucci. I met Skinny Gucci. Now, Fat Gucci. When I met Fat Gucci, the first time I met Fat Gucci, he didn't know his name. I had booked him for a show in Augusta, Georgia. He came in that motherfucker. We were trying to speak to him. We took a picture together, and he literally seemed like he was a vegetable. They had him so high that he couldn't know his name. That's how high he was. He was that zooted. I remember he was just gone from the world. He literally would go out on stage and, rap the song, and he seemed like a vegetable, bro. And that just goes to show that how far a brother can come out the mud and bring it and turn his life 360. And I had an opportunity to meet Fit Gucci Man. Very articulate, very smart, intelligent brother. And I'm like, the dynamics, and I totally understood the clone shit because
I was just about to say that. People say they cloned him.
Nigga was a completely different person, bro. This man, like, bro, he couldn't talk in complete sentences when I first met this nigga.
I met Gucci Man one time before when I was in Atlanta too, doing the music. And I didn't really say too much to him. I didn't respect his music at the time, so I don't get phony kick it with him. So I just kind of walked past him.
Yeah.
But he did look totally different.
Yeah, we used to book Gucci Man about every other month. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he was going through them label situations. We was catching them prices for the low when he was going through that label trouble. But, I had a chance and opportunity to interview Miss Deb. And
who's Miss Deb?
Miss Deb is Waka Flocka mama.
Oh, okay.
Which was all their managers and stuff like that.
Yeah. She's from New York, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And Miss Deb is just, just a legend in the game. And the stories that she told about her and Gucci Mane, like she told me the story about, and given, when I'm interviewing somebody, I'm not looking for mess. But if mess come, then it come.
Right.
So I was talking about what did she think about Gucci Mane and Jeezy's versus battle, which inadvertently turned to her saying that she wished that Gucci Mane would stop talking about Pookie Loke and everything like that. And then she just randomly gave me a gem and ended up, announcing that Gucci Mane wasn't the person that killed Pookie Loke. That wasn't Gucci Mane. And I remember when the moment happened, I was like, wait a minute, this is a big moment, and I wasn't expecting it, and I'm like.
So you didn't quite know what to say, huh?
I didn't, so I just I'm like, so you're saying that Gucci Mane didn't kill Pookie Loke? And she just said, oh. And I was like, I'm out of here. I was on every blog, every goddamn website by the morning. So shout out Miss Deb though, man, because she gives great interviews.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
But at the time I believed that, it was so hot in the street. If it was working, shit, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they want to buy records because they think that you did something with this man, then okay. Hey, only type of bad publicity is no publicity. That was publicity.
Man, I heard you say.
Oh, shit.
Man, you said Tupac was a B-list artist before he died. And that he only became an A-list artist after he passed.
First and foremost, long live Tupac.
Okay.
Tupac's first week of his first album, he sold 240,000 copies. Wouldn't you say that would be B-list? It didn't even go gold. Wouldn't you say that would be B-list? Moneybagg Yo sell more than that. 240,000. This is not to take away from the greatness that Tupac is. It's not to take away from the transcendent talent that Tupac is. But you won't with that shit at first. You wasn't at the record store and the mom and pop store going over there getting that shit. No. It wasn't until in death comes fame and notoriety.
Man, we're on the West Coast, and you even said Nipsey was a C-list.
Yeah, for sure.
You said he was a C-list artist and became an A-list after his passing. Long live Nip, man.
Long live Nip.
Man, really?
Let's talk about logic. Really? Check me out. Emotions, logic. Emotionally, you don't want to hear that. Logically, it's the truth.
Yeah,
hold on.
With Nip, man.
I with Nip too. Don't get it twisted. I with Nip too. Did you go buy that $100 mixtape?
No, I did not.
Okay. Neither did the rest of the world.
Jay-Z bought them all.
Most people outside of certain individuals in California and people that are cult Nipsey fans, most of these people that claim that got the Crenshaw shirts and goddamn claim they love Nip can't tell you a Nipsey Hussle song before Victory Lap. They can't tell you one. And so it's just like, in death comes fame and notoriety. We only want to show each other love when we pass, bruh. Bro, Tupac was dope. His first album, ain't go with him. Don't blame me for it. Y'all out here. You ain't go get it. Nipsey Hussle had a $100 mixtape. Ain't go with it, man. That shit, I ain't about to with that. But in death comes fame and notoriety. Now you want to act like you the biggest Nipsey Hussle fan. Y'all want at his shows. Y'all didn't buy the $100 mixtape.
Man,
I don't know one song on a $100 mixtape. Do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. So there is logic and there is emotions. Emotionally, people don't like to hear that. But logically, am I lying? That does not take away from the masterful artist and the art that Tupac made, the amazing philanthropist and goddamn person that Nipsey was. But y'all won't with him like that till he passed. And thank God that you do support these gentlemen posthumously. But can we get to the point of starting to celebrate people and give people their flowers when they still here? Can we appreciate it before he passed? Do it gotta die to blow up? Long live my brother T Hood, man. My brother T Hood is one of my Atlanta partners.
You manage him or?
He used to always come to my shit.
Okay.
And he was a hard-working independent artist. And I seen after he passed, because he had a pretty public death or whatever with Kirk and Rashida. He was dating Kirk and Rashida's daughter.
Oh, that's what that is.
My partner, that's my boy.
Oh.
Every T Hood rapped his ass off ever since I known him, bro. He was one of the hardest working independent artists in Atlanta. And every blog in the country posted him after he was passed. And I'm like, I know this was trying to get these same blogs to post him while he was living. And in passing, he hit neighborhood, Shade Room, Say Cheese, every major blog site posting T Hood face. And I'm like, damn, it's up that they want to show that. They want to show his face now. Mm. I wish he could have enjoyed it when he was here.
Man, you said the only A-lister that was an A-lister before his death.
For sure.
And after his death,
Biggie.
You said was Biggie Smalls.
Biggie went gold his first week. You can say what they want to say about Diddy. That market and promote the out of everything.
Well, that was Bad Boy. That's Puff.
Man, Puff that when it comes to putting something out, you might not get your money back, but she gonna put you out there. Okay. Yeah, Biggie went gold. Go to the numbers. Y'all can go with the numbers. If you feel emotional about it, Google the numbers. And then ask yourself why you was not in the line when Pac came out. And then ask yourself why you was not over there buying a Nipsey Hussle $100 mixtape. And why you don't know one song on it. But you guess what? You got that motherfucker Big, you got that Ready to Die, you got that Life After Death. Hey, Big was big. Not saying that Pac wasn't amazing, but y'all won't with him like that until he passed.
Man, what do you think makes if you look at the East Coast, West Coast, cities like Detroit, Chicago, New York, even Atlanta, what makes all of the rappers and the people different? Why? What is it?
I mean,
rap-wise, just look at the styles. Look at the East Coast style. Look at LA. We're on the West Coast.
Right.
What is it that's influencing that?
I mean, I think everybody has a different version of culture. You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody everybody's language, everybody's accents, everybody's talks and walks different. You know what I'm saying? These folks might call it the trap. These folk might call it the slab. Folk might call it the block. You dig what I'm saying? In each and every city, given we all have similarities as culture of the stories that we tell. We all have similar hardships, so we are able to, you know, understand a motherfucker from Chicago just like we understand a motherfucker from Compton or whatever. But I mean, we talk different in the South than talk up north. Yeah. What up, son? You know what I'm saying? We don't talk like that. Just like over here, you know what I mean? Like their lingo was their lingo. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you could go a couple hours up north to Sac. And them niggas talk completely different than y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? To the LA.
Well,
So
I'm not LA. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here doing my thing.
Yeah. But you know, so it's just like you know, it just goes with, you know, the culture of your city. And certain places have their own distinct culture. Like DC has a rich culture. It's DC go-go. New Orleans, rich culture. You know what I'm saying? Certain places are hubs where they have amazing culture. Atlanta is one of those people where we have a culture. Trap music may be considered one of our cultures. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, West Coast, you know, that gangster music, that shit was y'all. You know what I mean? Like we all was vicariously, you know, living through NWA back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then up north with the boom bap and shit. Like, so everybody has their time. I think every major city has had their time. And you know, for the past 20 years, it's been the South.
Yeah, the South been holding, man. Speaking of the South.
I think that bothers some people.
Yeah, they've been holding it for too long.
Yeah,
I think that's what
we ain't about to give it up no time soon. We ain't about to give it up no time soon.
Man, speaking of the South,
you know
I don't like that, man. I got to get away from it. But no, I'm going to hold it down for you, man. Well, man, you know, it be a lot of things, man. People in high places, man, they go around, man. You know, they people that got money, they operate on a different grid. They have different access. They can open different doors, man. Man, you heard about this whole thing with Kawhi Leonard with the LA Clippers?
Kawhi, yeah. So first and foremost, Kawhi Leonard is the worst NBA superstar in the history of NBA superstars. The is the worst to be a fan of.
Why?
Never play. And all he do is get paid. And he never play. The nigga play like 33% of his games. Why they still paying this? Pack this up and send him to Europe. And Kawhi can ball. But this over here talking about, goddamn, he can't do back-to-back. Like, how can you build your team around that don't want to be on the court, and every time and every chance opportunity he get, he don't be in the court? That's why they got rid of him in San Antonio, remember? He was playing hurt, but he was like, I'm hurt. What you hurt? We don't know. And when it play, he play good. He
be balling.
He's the worst superstar in the world. He's the worst nigga to be a fan of. I would never buy Kawhi shoes. I'd never buy a Kawhi jersey. I don't want nothing that Kawhi endorses, and the nigga laugh is weird as. You ever heard the nigga laugh? Sound like a horse. Ball though. So I'm pretty sure Steve, he probably did something allegedly. I don't know. But I don't know why. I think it's the stupidest investment in the world. You about to pay more than what you can pay for not playing. Every time it counts, Kawhi is not available. The worst NBA superstar in the world.
He hit that shot for, was that Toronto? He hit that shot for them? Yeah,
he ain't played 1 year. That was the last time he played it. That was the last time he was playing. Yeah, when he played great. He was playing that 1 year in Toronto because he wanted a contract. It was a contract year. So he used that to get a big contract in Clippers, and now he finessing the shit out of them Clippers. He finessing the shit out of LA. Oh man, I would hate that. Well, if I was an LA Clipper fan, if I was LA, hey, get that out the city. Boy, do not Atlanta better than ever trade for that. Boy, no, sir. Boy, not that water boy.
Water boy.
They spend more time on the bench in civilian clothes than he do on the court. He is the worst NBA superstar that I've ever seen. Michael Jordan wanted to play ball, bro. Michael Jordan played 82 games.
Jordan had flu, sick.
Yes, there was no goddamn, load management. Patrick Ewing and them was banging back in the day. Even LeBron rarely missed games. What that weak ass doing, man? And he keep on getting these big ass contracts for some games that he played 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's what they saying. They saying
Yeah,
that he
the
been
league
paid
minimum,
under the
man.
table. I mean, allegedly, I heard that like they got some weird contract where they funneling money through him to keep the salary cap
Right.
type stuff. So that's
Now
the
they
big,
all do that shit, man. You know that, man, bro, this shit ain't new. But they did that shit in college all the years. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gonna get the bag, bro. And they find ways to beat the system, you know, and if it come out allegedly that the Clippers was doing that, they ain't the first ones and they ain't the only ones. And everybody better be chill because if Steve go down, I don't think he gonna go down by himself. Because that would be, he gonna snitch. He's a civilian. But you know what? A civilian can't snitch. So what he doing? He just talking. He just letting these folks, he's setting the record straight. So now everybody do that shit. I'm pretty sure they did it in college. Ain't no way all these goddamn 5-star recruits go to this one school at the same time on the same year. And the school won't ever pop into one in the top 20 last year. Nah, man, it's business behind that shit. And you want to eat, you got to understand is you are dealing with underprivileged, impoverished people. And they have one chance to get up out the hood. Hey, man, you can't knock them for it. But why give it to Kawhi? Shit.
Yeah, that generation of basketball with Michael Jordan and, you know, playing like that, that's over with, man. It's just kind of like the whole snitch thing. Man, it's weak. Like, you know, snitching used to be something that ain't, you know, this.
I don't.
Cool.
Yeah,
now it's the same thing with sports, you know.
Yeah, I don't respect Kawhi's work ethic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect. I don't know him personally as a person, but like I don't respect his backbone, bro. Like if a paid you to do a job, do it. Or get the on. Retire.
Gotcha.
Why you playing with these folk wasting all their goddamn money? Your ass you ain't about to play. There it is.